What you're about to see is not real news. It is satire based on real news. The characters you're about to see are not real-life humans. They are frighteningly realistic puppets based on real-life humans. The views expressed in the show are not necessarily those of StarSat, its sponsors, its advertisers, or the nice lady that makes the coffee.
What did you do for Mandela Day?
Well, I don't like to boast, but I spent my 67 minutes knitting a blanket for my future grandchild.
Mandela Day.
Oh, yes, Madiba Day. Of course, Madiba was great. Madiba wa, oh, Madiba wa. Mandela Day.
Well, I changed my Facebook profile picture to Tata Madiba and I posted quotes of his throughout the day. This is an ideal for which I am prepared to die.
Mandela Day.
I was a Mandela. The whole day, you should be grateful.
Mandela Day.
I think I wore the tartan with the floral handkerchief. Razzmatazz for Madiba.
And I sent 67 emails to people telling them that they, too, should have a dream for our great and bountiful nation. Amen.
Mandela Day.
How about you, Floyd? I didn't yell at a single white person. I'm strong.
Well played.
Want to see my Madiba tattoo? Let me just loosen my belt and...
No!
Join hands for Mandela Day.
Mandela Day.
It's what Tata would have wanted.
I'm so emotional.
Mandela Day.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Kamogelo.
Salumkela.
Sonzela.
Wamkelekile.
To a special catch-up State of the Puppet Nation.
In today's show, we catch up with Zuma.
We catch up with Zille.
I will solve this, like I solve everything.
And we catch up with Obama.
All this and more, but first this.
Lindiwe Mazibuko finished her Harvard studies and is returning to South Africa.
Rumors are flying that she may run for Joburg mayor in the next elections.
I wonder how Musi will feel about this competition.
Dear Lindy, I wanted to write to say it's so cool you're coming back. Yeah. But you must remember someone else is in charge now. Oh, no, too strong. Dear Lindy, I've missed you. I'm so looking forward to having you under me. No. To having you work hard under me.
In the US, Hillary Clinton continues to lead the Democratic race while Donald Trump has raced to the top of the Republican polls.
Donald Trump? I thought he was just a joke candidate.
No, he's really real. Well, except his hair.
You're honestly surprised that I'm popular? People have been longing for someone who has the goddamn balls to say what they really think.
Well, I really think you're a horrible man.
Everyone hates Mexicans, not just me.
And Vietnam vets?
Oh, come on, those guys have had way too much airtime. Pussy-ass war, and it was over years ago. Get the fuck over it, McCain.
And Magic Mike XXL performed hard at the box office.
Really? That's a news headline?
OMG, Justice. This one has to be seen to be believed. Have you seen it, Deborah? I know you have. I know you also watched it and afterwards you walked out with this glow like Channing was dancing just for you.
I mean, seriously, what kind of a name is Channing for a guy anyway? Last time we were here, we were unhappy with President Jacob Zuma about a few things.
Unhappy?
Upset? Disappointed?
Come on, try angry, furious, or livid.
Okay, we were angry about the release of Sudanese President al-Bashir.
What did he mean he can't stop a plane?
The Marikana report.
How long could it take to read the damn thing?
And of course, Nkandla. Are you serious? You're telling me you have nothing to say about Nkandla?
Oh, I have things to say about Nkandla. I was just trying not to swear while I said them.
President Zuma, so what's changed?
Nothing has changed. Well,
I did buy a new cow, now that you are mentioning it.
Was that after or before you released a report that blames the miners who got shot for getting shot?
Deborah, you are forgetting I didn't write this report. I just read it, and then I let you read it.
And then you released a man who is accused of the genocide of thousands of his own people.
But Deborah, you could accuse me of anything. I accuse you of killing bunny rabbits. Bet, Deborah, I'll take you to court.
I didn't think you were a fan of the courts.
I am a fan of justice, Deborah, and her slaughtering wheels.
I don't think he's taking this seriously.
So nothing's changed there either.
Moving on, DA leader Mmusi Maimane was humiliated in an interview with the BBC.
Maimane seemed to struggle with answering questions put to him by an angry woman who clearly knew her stuff.
You mean after all those interviews with you, he's still not used to that?
This is outrageous. It's hardly newsworthy.
It was international news.
I wasn't prepared, and they didn't give me a do-over.
A do-over?
Yes, now I've warmed up, I'm ready.
Okay, Deborah, you take this.
So, you're not just a black figurehead to a white party.
Ha! I know this one. That's a tied question, Deborah. I feel we should stop distracting from real issues and focus on what a strong opposition can afford for the greatness of our nation, with freedom, fairness, and opportunity for all.
But maybe people keep asking you because you haven't managed a decent answer.
But that was a brilliant answer. I spent weeks on that. I have a dream, Deborah, of what this nation looks like. That
is the DA a white party? Mr. Maimane. Was that a yes?
Wow, you speak Mambo?
Note to self: seek treatment for post-traumatic stress disorder.
In the Western Cape, Premier Helen Zille is saving the world, one cab at a time.
Over the past few weeks, meter cab operators in Cape Town have embarked on a series of protests across the city against Uber drivers.
The Premier announced that she has a plan to solve this current crisis.
Of course I have. I mean, the DA has a plan to solve this crisis.
And what is this plan?
Well, it involves me fixing everything as usual. Never fear, Cape Town. I'm here to fix this too.
How?
Oh, the same way I fix everything. We have less load shedding, more liquor laws. I'll march, I'll dance, I'll wear a taxi driver hat.
She has no idea how to fix this, does she?
Whatever it takes. I'll tweet about it too.
No idea.
Excuse me, I'm still here.
We know, Helen, we know.
Welcome to the Logic Factor with me, Justice Malala, where I ask you to think straight, like the road to hell. Last time I asked you what you thought about King Goodwill Zwelithini building a 125 million rand cultural village. And the majority of you said B. This is how jaded we are. Everything is in Nkandla these days. This week, I want to know what you think of Christopher Paniatu requesting bail on the basis that in our prisons, prisoners are forced to defecate in front of each other. Do you think, A, as they say, don't do the crime if you can't do the time? B, all these white men that kill women blur into one for me. C, it's truly crap in our prisons. We need reform. Or D, no shit, Sherlock. So, there you have it. A, B, C, or D. You can vote on our website or Facebook. Share your logic with us, and I'll be back next week to tell you just how logical or illogical your answers were.
Does your wife sometimes tell you she's working late, but you don't think she is? Do you sometimes get home for a couple's dinner date and she's nowhere to be seen?
Oh, yes! Oh, great shot, Serena!
Tennis season can affect any couple, no matter how wonderful your relationship may be.
Oh, sorry, honey. Didn't notice you there.
Didn't you watch this one already?
Oh, I PVR'd it so I could watch it again. This way I can get all her serves in slow-mo. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah, wonderful.
If you or someone you love is affected by tennis season, you can contact this helpline.
Oh, yes! Oh, slam bam, thank you, man.
Game, set, match. Miss Williams.
did you watch Serena win Wimbledon? That mighty service.
Her grace and power.
And her dignity through it all. And all the haters.
Oh, it's just like she's I don't know, she's better than all the rest of us, you know?
I know.
Still, it's not like she's cured cancer or anything.
Yo.
Also in the news, COSATU's troubles continue. The Trade Union Federation held a special congress to address divisions within the organization and the expulsion of NUMSA.
COSATU President Zuma called for unity amongst the federation's affiliates.
While outside the congress, expelled Secretary General Zwelinzima Vavi and NUMSA said that a new rival trade union federation could be coming soon.
Good evening and welcome back to reporting on the important news.
Thank you. Did you attend the COSATU Congress?
No, I did not attend the funeral of the now deceased COSATU, but the birth of a new, better union federation for the workers, by the workers.
What would this union be called?
We contemplated the United Front, but it sounded too much like that Boere party. So we have decided on the National Congress of South African Trade Unions.
So, new COSATU?
No, it would be COSATU. Not the same at all. See?
It's exactly the same.
Aye, man, no, our slogan is an injury to one is an injury to everyone. See? Different.
But that sounds just like the COSATU slogan.
And our wheel is green. The COSATU wheel is yellow, like the cowards they are.
I'm sorry, I don't see the difference.
You are looking at it with imperialist eyes. The workers know the difference, Deborah.
I just don't see it.
You are not looking properly when I quit in.
Oh, okay. Yes. I see it now.
Thank you, comrade. Come on and join us.
Do you really see it?
No, but we have other news to catch up on.
The SACP Congress was held in Johannesburg earlier this month, and ANC President Jacob Zuma was glaringly absent.
Instead, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa was on hand to represent the ANC,
allowing Jacob Zuma to once again avoid questions from his alliance partners about Marikana and Nkandla and anything else important.
No one was avoiding anything. The president answers all questions from his alliance partners.
Except when he sends you to answer them.
Oh, nice outfit, by the way. Trendy. Hugo Boss with a hint of worker, hey?
Oh, thank you, Justice. I had an important message to deliver to the SACP, and I delivered it.
A message from the president?
And the ANC at large.
So you weren't just an errand boy for the president, but also the ANC at large?
I am not an errand boy, Justice. I resent that implication.
Okay. Errand man. What was the message?
Just that the SACP needs to remember its place, not on top, like Cremora, but on the side like salad, next to the power of the ANC.
And how did that go?
Very well. Mission accomplished.
Well done, my deputy.
Thanks, comrade.
But the next time I give you an assignment, dress better. They are communists, not the blind.
With 2 months to go, South African rugby fans have been urged to support Bok Friday.
This means wearing your Springbok jerseys and showing your gees.
Yeah, man, Justice, it's a lekker thing to see all the support everyone always gives us.
Even when you're not playing so well, right, Coach?
Yeah, I won't deny there's been a couple of hiccups, but we're looking ahead and we're certain that this World Cup will be a great one, especially if people show their gees.
I have gees, Justice. Do you? Deborah? Do you? I am the Minister of Gees. Show me your gees.
Go, Bokke.
Okay, Minister, thank you. Maybe that's enough gees for now.
Welcome to Hard Shout, where nothing is soft. No, nothing at all, not even this chair. Although it's possible the heaving belly of my guest might be fairly soft, and possibly also his reasoning capabilities. Kulubusa Zuma, welcome to the show.
Thanks. Thank you, my sister.
So, you're most famous for eating too much, spending too much, and caring too little. Is that fair to say?
And my uncle, I'm also famous for him.
Excellent point indeed. Tell me, does exploitation and greed run in the family?
Yes, Deborah.
All right, tell me instead how you made your fortune in oil in the DRC.
I'm happy to talk about my hard work and legitimate business dealings.
Ah, but not the illegitimate ones.
What is the difference? Business is business, my sister.
Tell me why the court was asked to treat you differently from the other directors of Aurora Mines?
Because I was, how do you call it? Non-executive, and I didn't know what was happening, and I'm nice, and I didn't know.
Didn't know? You have made billions in business. You say completely, legitimately, but you don't know when your own company is involved in bullshit business practices? I don't see how any of this adds up. You are morally bankrupt, and hopefully you will be actually bankrupt soon, because this is ludicrous. You are ludicrous.
I would love to be ludicrous. I'm a big fan of hip-hop. Have you seen
Don't
it?
push me.
Don't push me. I will follow. My sister, I only came on this show because Floyd said the snacks in the green room were truly delicious.
So there you have it, folks. Kulabusa Zuma making business decisions based on the quality of the snacks.
Can I at least get a Happy Meal voucher?
What's wrong, honey?
I don't know.
I think I know what the problem is. Are you wearing a tampon?
No, but, Mum, I'm not on my period right now.
So? Haven't you seen the ads? Wearing a tampon gives you energy. It gives you confidence.
Now quickly, tell me your phone number. It's very important.
Oh, okay, sure.
When you wear a tampon, you always look good in white. Most of all, remember, wearing a tampon makes you irresistible to men.
Oh, you look amazing.
It's just my tampon. Thanks, Mom. Tampons, they're f***ing awesome.
So, what did you do on our break?
Caught up with friends, caught up on sleep. You?
I read the new Khapali book.
Ah, any good?
It's totally ruined a huge part of my childhood in a way I can never get back. To Kill a Mockingbird inspired me, and it really led me to the path that led to where I am today. And now it's all just a shattered illusion.
I feel like you're saying I shouldn't bother then. Noted. How about we try and recapture something of the past with some old news?
It's no use. It's all a shame.
Right. Rian, when are you taking us today?
Hello, Deborah. Justice, isn't it just splendid to be back?
I can barely contain myself.
Deborah, today we look back at a major sports story. It's been 16 years since Benni McCarthy made soccer history. Let me take you back. Good evening, goeienaand, dumelang. Today, Bafana Bafana's Benni McCarthy was sold for nearly 40 million rand, the highest ever paid for a South African player. Benni, you must be thrilled.
Rian, Benni is most thrilled. Thrilled to have his incredible talent recognized at last.
How's your Spanish?
My Spanish what?
You'll be playing for a Spanish club, yes? Real club Celta de Vigo.
They want Benni for his soccer skills, Rian, not his Spanish. Benni's feet will do the talking.
Some are concerned that your continued international career will affect your ability to play for Bafana Bafana.
Everyone's a Benni critic, Rian. It's so hard to be Benni.
So you will still be playing for Bafana Bafana?
Of course. Bafana Bafana for life. You can take the Benni out of the flats, but you can't take the flats out of Benni.
Oh, jolly good. So the national team can always count on you.
Yes, unless Benni needs to play a Champions League game, or an important Liga game, or...
And now for the news making headlines around the world.
There were many reasons the US made headlines in the past few weeks, with the Charleston killings, diplomatic ties with Cuba, another shooting in Texas, a woman dying in police custody.
But the one that captured the attention of most of the world was marriage equality.
In a landmark ruling, the Supreme Court found that everyone, gay or straight, should be entitled to marry in any state.
Anyone gay or straight should be entitled to marry in any state. Hey, that's catchy, brother. You can make some kind of rap out of that. Yeah, we have marriage equality now. Aren't we awesome?
Yeah, marriage equality is great. We've had it for years.
We lit up the White House in rainbow colors for marriage equality. Did you see? Yay, gay people!
You also made progress on your controversial and complicated nuclear deal with Iran.
And Fox News reported it as Iraq. Dumb f***s. It's almost like since marriage equality, everything is going my way. Like I've been blessed by the gays.
The gays? You're calling them that now?
I'm the president who legalized them marrying. I'm allowed.
I don't think that's how it works.
I have to deal with a lot of pretty shitty stuff in my job, Deborah, so let me have this. Anyone gay or straight is entitled to marry in any state. Woo! Anyone gay or straight is entitled to marry in any state. Woo! Anyone gay or straight is entitled to marry in any state.
I think he's still pretty psyched about this.
Do you think? Europe occupied the headlines during our break, particularly Greece.
Facing bankruptcy, the Greeks took to the polls in a landmark referendum.
Prime Minister Cameron, what does the Greek situation mean for the stability of the EU?
Well, between us, it's rather refreshing to see Merkel get a little heat, eh?
Your country has famously never adopted the euro. Feeling glad about that now?
I think we're always glad to look at our pounds and see the Queen smiling up at us. God bless her.
And the tensions between Greece and Germany, is this indicative of a broader split between rich and poor countries in the Union?
Look, chap and chapette, if I'm being completely honest, then I would have to say that the situation in Greece, well, it's like a baklava, layered and flaky.
Yes?
Oh no, I don't have anything else to say about it. It's confused the bejesus out of me. I've tried to avoid it, really. Nasty business.
So, what political updates can you give us from Europe?
Oh, well, now you're talking. Big news. Princess Charlotte was christened. Lovely business. And such cute pictures of her and Ico Prince George. A rumour has it Camilla got a tad tipsy at the family function. Scandaroony! Ha! Want to see the snaps of Charlotte on my iPhone?
No, I think I'll pass, thanks. Unless you have some of the Queen saluting her.
The Pope has been meeting with mayors from around the world to try and incite activism around climate change.
The Pope believes that mayors hold a lot of power to affect the way people live their lives.
I am so glad to hear that you are recycling in Cape Town, Patricia.
Yeah, we do that. I even buy those bags for life from Woolies, although I always forget it the next time. You know how it is.
What else are you doing for climate change?
Well, we're trying to make all the robots solar-powered.
Solar-powered robots? Like an army?
Traffic lights, sorry.
Oh.
And billboards. We are solar-powering those too.
Well, that's truly remarkable. Solar-powered billboards. Hey, good, my child.
While we're here, Your Holiness, may I ask a question?
Of course, Patty. Anything for you.
You know, we have ongoing gang violence in Cape Town. Could you pray for us?
No. I am only doing a climate change this month. Priorities, Patty, priorities.
You know, but the gangs is very violent.
Next!
I think age brings wisdom. Birthdays are always so stressful.
People take you more seriously when you get older. They respect you. I forget which US president it was that said that age is in the eye of the beholder. And you know when they start calling you the street kids, then you know you are getting respect.
And age brings beauty. I look so good for my age.
Birthday parties are complicated because, if you invite this one, then that one will be upset. Guest lists are stressful.
Of course, there will always be those who say that I'm too young to run a party, to run this country.
In fact, I look so good. Some days I hardly recognize myself.
But then sometimes the white kids, they still call you boy.
I just wanted to quietly celebrate another year gone by, but I've offended this aunt and that cousin and...
Will I ever be old enough? Even when I'm 60, I bet they'll still be calling me an upstart. It reminds me of the bullies in school. Hey, you boy! I tried to pretend I didn't know which boy, but deep down I knew.
Mirror, mirror in my hand, recognize the fairest in the land.
So, a lot of things have happened, but mostly a lot of things have stayed the same.
And what happened in Greece, we'll never actually know.
You might say it's all rigged.
This has been the 91st State of the Puppet Nation. Goodbye.
You cut me off in the middle of my joke.
I was saving you from yourself, Justice. Thank me later. It's good to be back.